a tiny heart attack. Goodness.
Banks Canyon has been a long time hangout spot for me. Part playground, part proving ground. Whether you're testing a brand new build or dialing in your latest upgrades, the terrain out here will let you know real quick if your setup's dialed or not. Tight lines, open spaces, and just enough sketchy spots to keep things interesting. This is Controlled Chaos, and this is our look back at Bangs Canyon. Every great trip starts in the driveway. Packing tools, checking tire pressures, loading gear, and trying not to forget the coffee. This time around, we had some new gear we were going to try out. My dad bought one of those 4-hose multi-tire systems, inflate, deflate. So we were going to try that out. We all decided to try airing down compared to normal. My brother had a 6-inch lift on his TJ. My dad just put 37-inch tires on his JT. And then, of course, I had the new lift kit with the new 35s that I was running. So we figured this was a great time to go through and just check it out. So we made sure to pack everything we needed to get there, get back, and keep the place clean. If you guys have never been to the Banks Canyon area up in Grand Junction off the National Monument, it's definitely worth putting on your list to do. It's very reminiscent of like the Moab Slickrock, not as crazy, and it's right in your backyard if you live in the Grand Junction area, 20 minutes out, and it's a lot of fun. You don't even need like a major built rig to do it. One year I did it in a basically stock 96 Cherokee. It's just fun to go out and play and hang out.
More right.
Passenger,
Faster.
passenger, something like that. I think those have washed out since the last time.
Yeah. What was the last time?
Mommy, stop me.
Yeah.
I think this is actually where John. You need a spotter, John?
Did you fall down? Grandma fell down. She's not even in a Jeep.
And this, guys, isn't even like the real playground. This is what we call the steps. This is just getting down to the playground area. So there's actually a full bypass where you can almost take a Subaru around all of this and get deep back into the canyon for camping and all that fun stuff. But for us with the Jeeps, steps is a great place to start.
This is doing all right. John's a lot taller than me. Wonder what I hit there.
My back?
Mandy's anxiety button.
No, that's Mandy's anxiety button.
The left side sticks out a tiny bit more.
Okay.
It's really interesting to watch the tires when they're down like this.
I know, right? This is the playground, guys. This is where I wanted to test out the Jeep.
One of the other really cool things about Bangs Canyon, even if your rig doesn't succeed and you have to go back to the workshop, the views are totally worth it. You get to see so far into the canyon, it's not even funny. So once we get all staged up here. We just kind of split off, did our own thing. As you can tell, that shelf there's multiple different lines to pick from. There goes my buddy Zane. He actually sold that YJ, so. But it was a fun little toy he had. He knew how to drive it pretty good.
My door is gonna fly.
I'll come get it. Oh. Maybe back up, get a little better bump. Oh, you're losing a rock. There you go. But you don't have lockers, you stack rocks. See, over here is pretty mild.
That's what I told him. He wants to go down the hard stuff.
Well, yeah. Except for this ledge is probably not a good idea.
Ram his bumper on a rock. All right, here's your drop right here.
You know, it's gonna be very hard to edit you out of footage this time around.
I don't care about the camera. I was watching a Jeep.
No, I'm just telling you, you're probably gonna end up on YouTube,
No.
whether you like it or not.
It's dropping now.
And there you go.
Lawsuits.
Oh, that was a. Oh,
Right.
missed everything.
You said, nah, let's go.
It's full send. So that's baby ledge, baby steps.
Is that the lockers?
Yeah. When you're locked in, it doesn't differentiate when you turn, so it barks. Oh, you got a launcher. You got like 1.5 feet.
Man, that was the easiest one.
Well, he is on 37s in his
And
defense.
lockers.
And lockers. But even my lockers didn't really help on the Slickrock.
This part was kind of interesting. My dad was still learning how to use his lockers. So when he come to turn around to hit the other obstacle, he realized that it didn't want to turn as sharply with the lockers on as without the lockers on. So that was kind of a new experience for him. This is the first vehicles he's had with selectable lockers. And then here was where I was trying to decide whether or not to risk my GoPro that I had just recently bought by putting it underneath the Jeep and seeing what happens with it. And I ultimately decided not to do that just because I had just spent a lot of money on that camera and I wasn't about ready to risk it just yet.
No, I saw this really cool shot in one of those YouTube videos where they set the camera down and they drove over it. I just don't know if I want to try that yet.
Crunch! So your boulder is right here, the one John came up on. And then you got a ledge that comes out right here. So you're pretty good. I don't know why Zane's telling him where to go. I'm bad at this.
Well, don't tell him where to go. Just let him go.
What? What? Why am I hopping in?
Right down with it.
They want me to get in, put more weight in the back end apparently.
Go stand on the bumper.
Oh, he does one.
Definitely a beautiful day though.
Funny thing about the stand on the bumper line is just earlier that year on Mother's Day, or the year before, he had to stand on my bumper to keep my Jeep from rolling over when I was trying to turn it around.
Left side's gonna drop. And it goes right there. inches to spare.
Barely. Banks Canyon has a way of putting things into perspective. Out here, it's just you, your rig, the trail, and whatever chaos you bring with you. This trip reminded me why we do this. The challenge, the views, the moments you don't plan but end up talking about for years. If you've never had a chance to check out Banks Canyon, put it on your list. But respect it. Pack smart, wheel with people you trust, and leave it better than you found it. As you can see, the Banks Canyon playground, the Banks Canyon area, has its challenges. But that's kind of the point. Every bump, every scrape, and every climb out there tells a story. And we're just getting started telling ours. Thanks for riding along on this trip down memory lane. And as always, we'll see you out on the trails. A little reminder too, if you're into real trails, real rigs, and real stories, make sure you subscribe and stick around, because Controlled Chaos isn't slowing down anytime soon.